Okay, this is where you check the tickets, and then this is the entrance of Angkor Thom area, which basically is the gateway to Bayon temple complex, the King's Palace, and all the other sites that you will see in the video coming up now. The archaeological sites around the Angkor area have moats around them, and they were heavily fortified. As far as the history goes, I will put some of that on the video itself. I won't be talking too much about it unless I see something that I need to speak about. It's going to be just these kinds of visuals that you will see, and those are the beginning of the face towers, because they got faces on them, and I'll explain a little bit when you go inside. Brief look at the map. This is where I am at the moment, and that is Prasat Bayon, Angkor Thom entrance. And from there I finish all that and then go down here to Thom. I'll tell you more about that when I get there, probably at the next video, and I'm going to end at Angkor Wat in the afternoon and then go back. This is Bayon, late 12th century, and who built it? Jayavarman VII from 1181 to 1220. Bayon temple is Chaikiri, which basically is a corrupted version of the Sanskrit Jayagiri, which means triumphant mountain or victory hill. And that is what we're looking at. And walking into the Bayon temple. And inside the Bayon complex you find Buddha sitting in the middle, or a Naga. But see, these are the face towers basically that I was talking about. And the theory suggests that it could be the face of Jayavarman VII, who was the then king, and not exactly the Buddha. And there's a striking resemblance to Buddha, of course. Jayavarman VII, and leading his forces to battle. So.
And then the last name that they gave to king when he passed away in 1220, they call Barama Saukot, Barama Saukata.
Entire history of Angkor. If you get a guide, he will explain everything that's on the frescoes. It's not mandatory, but it's recommended so that you get the full flavor of the place. And this entire complex was built, took them 39 years to build. And well, the Khmer dynasty started with a Brahmin priest called Gaudinya, who came and married a local woman called Sauma, and then from there onwards until the 7th century it was the Hindu kingdom, and then it continued as such until it turned into Buddhism sometime much later. More war scenes on the outside of the Bayon temple, and some poor sort got eaten by a crocodile in the 13th century, I suppose. Observing these dancers, along came these monkeys. There's a little one. So this is the south side entrance?
South.
Okay.
As I told you, it was the entrance for common Buddhists.
So we are coming through the common entrance.
Will I show you the Garuda? And
I love Garuda. Garuda is the mythical
look,
half human, half
there used to be
eagle.
big heads of
And Garuda was
fire,
the flying vehicle of Lord Vishnu.
And now what the Japanese and Cambodia tried to do first, the school foundation,
And some of the temple is in ruins over the centuries. 840 plus years.
Green stone, the mountain, the cliff, the missing one.
This is Garuda with the beak
Yeah, with the beak and the leg.
and the legs and the tail, and riding Garuda is
He's
Lord Vishnu.
You look at hairstyle, Lord Vishnu.
Yeah, with the
With
four
the
arms.
crossing going like this, and the top knot with the rosary.
Yes.
Rosary around the top knot.
Garuda happens to be one of my favorite ever symbols, and I'll show you a Garuda about 15 feet tall in an upcoming episode at one of the Angkor sites called Priya Khan. Walking around the temple complex, and there's still restoration works going on.
Careful, watch your step.
Yeah, be careful when you walk on these steps, you could slip and fall. You don't want that. In the past, one could go way right to the top, which is now closed for restoration work, and also because there's a lot of bat droppings and bat urine, which is harmful for human health. So that area is all closed. So you can only do the perimeter and a little part of the interior of this temple. And as I leave the temple complex with lots of stories to tell you, I suppose this is where I'll end this video before I head to the King's Palace and the rest of the Angkor Thom complex. Thanks for joining me on this episode. Bye from Bayon. Ciao for now.